At the very edge of the known world, where the land fractures into ice and ocean, there exists a realm that does not obey the ordinary rules of Earth, a place where night can last for months and the sky itself seems to come alive. Here, in the far north of Norway, the boundary between reality and myth begins to dissolve. The ocean does not simply meet the land, it invades it, carving deep, ancient wounds into the continent, forming vast fjords that stretch like frozen veins into the heart of the mountains. These are not ordinary coastlines, they are the remnants of an age when ice ruled everything. Thousands of years ago, colossal glaciers, kilometers thick, moved with slow, unstoppable force. They crushed mountains, sculpted valleys, and hollowed the earth itself. As they retreated, they left behind these steep, flooded corridors, walls of stone rising sheer from black, silent water. Even now, the past is not gone. It lingers in every cliff face, every frozen inlet, every shard of ice drifting through the fjords. In winter, the transformation is absolute. The sun disappears. For weeks, then months, it never rises above the horizon. A permanent twilight settles over the land, a dim blue glow that blurs the line between day and night. Time itself feels suspended, as if the world has paused mid-breath. But in this darkness, something awakens. Above the frozen sea, the sky begins to move. At first, it is faint, a whisper of green light stretching across the stars. Then it intensifies, rippling, bending, twisting into impossible shapes. Curtains of color sweep across the heavens, shifting from emerald to violet to electric blue. The aurora. It is not just light, it is motion, energy, a living phenomenon. Charged particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere, igniting the sky in silent explosions of color. But here, deep within the Arctic Circle, it feels like something older, something watching. Below this shifting sky, the ocean remains alive. Despite the cold, despite the darkness, life thrives in these waters. Massive schools of herring migrate into the fjords each winter, drawn by ancient instinct. Millions upon millions of silver bodies move as one, forming dense, shimmering clouds beneath the surface. And where there is prey, there are hunters. From the depths, they emerge. Orcas, apex predators of the Arctic seas. They move with precision, intelligence, and coordination that borders on the uncanny. Black and white shadows cutting through the water, communicating with clicks and whistles that echo through the fjords. Together, they herd the herring into tight spheres, bait balls, compressing them into living, spinning prisons. Then, with sudden violence, they strike. Tails slap the water with explosive force, stunning entire schools in an instant. Above, seabirds gather in chaos, diving into the frenzy. Below, the water churns with motion, a silent battle unfolding in the dark. But the orcas are not alone. Humpback whales arrive too, giants of another kind. They do not hunt with speed, but with strategy. Rising slowly from the depths, mouths open wide, they engulf entire sections of the bait ball in a single, devastating motion. For a brief moment, the fjords become a theater of raw survival. And then, just as suddenly, stillness returns. The surface calms, the predators vanish, the remaining fish scatter into the blackness. It is as if nothing ever happened. But the cold here is relentless. Air temperatures plunge far below freezing. Winds sweep down from the mountains, slicing through the valleys with unforgiving force. Ice begins to form along the edges of the fjords, creeping outward like a slow invasion. Yet paradoxically, the ocean itself resists freezing. The salt within it lowers its freezing point, allowing it to remain liquid even as the world around it solidifies. A strange contradiction, a sea that flows freely underneath a sky locked in winter. On land, survival becomes a different kind of struggle. The terrain is unforgiving. Jagged peaks rise sharply from the water, their surfaces coated with ice and snow. There is little soil, little shelter, only rock, wind, and cold. And yet, life persists. Reindeer move across the frozen ground, their hooves adapted to dig through snow in search of lichen, one of the few available food sources. They travel in small groups, constantly on the move, following patterns older than memory. Arctic foxes roam the landscape as well, their fur shifting from brown in summer to pure white in winter, a perfect camouflage against the snow. They are opportunists, surviving on whatever they can find, scraps from predators, small rodents beneath the ice, even frozen remains left behind by the sea. Every movement here is calculated, every calorie matters, because in this environment, energy is survival. And still, there is beauty, an overwhelming, almost surreal beauty. Ice crystals form delicate patterns on every surface, catching the faint light and scattering it into countless reflections. Snowdrifts sculpt themselves into smooth, flowing shapes, shaped by the wind into natural works of art. The mountains glow faintly under the aurora, their outlines softened by the ever-present twilight. The water reflects the sky, doubling the spectacle, a mirror of shifting color and light. It is a world of extremes, yet also of perfect balance. But this balance is fragile. Climate is the unseen force shaping everything here. The Gulf Stream, a powerful ocean current, carries warmer water from the south, preventing parts of the Norwegian coast from freezing entirely. Without it, this region would resemble the harshest parts of the Arctic, locked in permanent ice. Instead, it creates a narrow window where life can exist, a delicate equilibrium between freezing and flowing, darkness and light, survival and extinction. Yet even this balance is changing. Temperatures are rising. Ice forms later and melts sooner. Species that depend on precise conditions begin to struggle. Migration patterns shift. Food chains destabilize. The fjords, carved by ancient glaciers, now stand as silent witnesses to a new transformation, one driven not by ice, but by heat. Still, the wilderness endures. Storms continue to roll in from the open sea, bringing towering waves that crash against the cliffs with explosive force. Winds howl through the valleys, carrying snow in blinding white sheets. And through it all, the land remains unyielding. There are moments here when the world feels entirely empty. No human presence, no artificial light, no sound except the wind and the distant movement of water. In these moments, the scale of this place becomes overwhelming. The mountains feel taller, the sky feels deeper, the silence feels heavier. It is a reminder of something ancient, something beyond human time, because this land existed long before us, and it will continue long after. As the polar night slowly begins to fade, a subtle change takes place. At first, it is barely noticeable, a slight brightening at the horizon, a hint of gold breaking through the endless blue. Then, one day, the sun returns. It rises cautiously, skimming the edge of the world, casting long, dramatic shadows across the snow-covered landscape. Light floods the fjords once more, revealing details hidden for months. The ice glows, the water sparkles, the mountains stand in sharp, breathtaking clarity. Life responds instantly. Birds return, filling the air with movement and sound. The ocean becomes more active, its surface broken by waves and wildlife alike. The frozen stillness begins to melt away. But the memory of the darkness remains, because here, everything is cyclical. Light and shadow, ice and water, silence and chaos. Each season reshapes the land, rewriting its story over and over again. And yet, despite all this change, something remains constant. A sense of otherworldliness, a feeling that this place does not fully belong to our world. Perhaps it is the way the sky moves like liquid light, or the way the ocean breathes beneath a frozen surface, or the way life here exists on the very edge of possibility. Whatever it is, it leaves a lasting impression, a quiet understanding that there are still places on Earth that cannot be fully explained, only experienced. Places where nature operates on a scale and intensity that defies expectation. Places where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. And in the far north of Norway, where the ocean freezes the sky, that feeling is impossible to escape. Because here, at the edge of the Arctic, you are not just witnessing nature, you are witnessing the raw, unfiltered forces that shape our planet. And in their presence, one truth becomes undeniable. This world is far wilder, far stranger, and far more alive than we ever imagined.